And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And there's J.J. Barea. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. Hits it from three-point range. Hardaway has got the first 3 points tonight for Dallas. Ingram outside. Holiday looking over the floor. To the middle. Hayes dishes to Ingram. He's off on that one.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the Dallas Mavericks, despite having the 3rd worst record in the league, they had the league's highest attendance rate.
Really rabid fan base there, and they also donated quite a few tickets as well to schools, charities, you name it. So that helps when you talk about filling the arena. And quite honestly, it's a good move because kids are the fans of the future.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from rain.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt. And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Right wing. Here's Williamson. Outside Favors. Ingram passes to Favors. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And it's Williamson missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barea kicks to Hardaway. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Hardaway has got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Ingram passes to Holiday. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Marjanovic, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 3. And stolen by Favors. One-on-one here. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And that one's on target from the wing.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Ingram attacking. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Puts it up from 12. Favors with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Ingram outside. Hardaway with the steal. Barea against Holiday. Hardaway with a wide open look. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. Ingram passes to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Pelicans shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Holiday. Pass to Favors. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too. And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or two in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a Renaissance man.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Favors. And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Mavericks trailed by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Carries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 10.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Lots of physical play, Clark, during your time in the NBA. That's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules have changed. The way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of owning that down the pace. There's enough physicality in the game. Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
He kicks it to ball. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Favors finds Holiday. Can't hit from in close.
Well, he mistimed it just a skosh. Don't think the defense really had an impact. I think he just flat out missed it.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's 12 points for Drew Holiday.
Guys, he has been a major factor, big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Outside, Porzingis. Stolen by Holiday. And the pass to Ball. Kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. They get it back. And another shot. Back to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Outside, Favors. Pulls it up. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from Favors. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
Hard not to respect the excellent decision-making. I mean, Ball enjoys exploiting the defense, especially in the pick and roll.
Hardaway, no good. New Orleans leading by 7. Pass to Williamson. To the wing right side. Favors with the ball. Powell on him. And that one's good by Favors. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Doncic kicks to Porzingis from past the arc. Doncic, no good. New Orleans gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Passes it to Holiday. From 12 feet out, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Porzingis. With the fadeaway. And that one drops for him. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Yeah, this is a big lead right now, a big one, and they've seized momentum and showing no signs of letting it go.
Now the pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Buries it from 3-point range. 15 points in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Up top, Favors. Guarded by Powell. Favors dishes the ball. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway with the steal. By himself. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Holiday kicks the ball. Pass to Melee. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Drains the three-pointer. That's 7 points for ABC.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive, and they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Burke. Powell is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Brunson in at the point guard. Outside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Ball, the pass to Okafor. Pass to Hart. Shoots over Doncic. Another one falls for New Orleans. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside, Porzingis connects from three-point range. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the three like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Okafor kicks the ball. 6 to shoot. Porzingis against Redick. Porzingis with the block. To the inside. Here's Brunson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind, Clark?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder, maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with the live dribble.
And the first one drops. Hayes, he's checked in for ABC. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New Orleans leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Redick surveying the D. He dishes it to Okafor. Releases. It's deflected. Here's Brunson. Down low, Marjanovic. Okafor grabs the miss. And even 3-on-3 break. Hart kicks the ball. To the paint. Redick passes to Hart. Drills it from outside. Hart's got 5 points so far.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Burke, the pass to Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
And Almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Redick kicks to Hart. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trail by 6. There's the pass to Doncic. Burke with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And that one falls for Burke. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Redick dishes to Ingram. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The know-how that Ingram has. I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations. He just stays the course.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And the first one drops. J.J. Barea is checked in for Burke. That one is no good. Mavericks trail by 7. And here is Doncic. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Powell. Pass to Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Here's Brunson. Covered by Redick. Brunson no good. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Hart. He has 5. It's Okafor atop the key. Ingram passes to Okafor. And here's Redick, guarded by Marjanovic. And Redick kicks to Ingram. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer. But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Chalk up 2 there. Redick's got his first points of the game.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Barea, the pass to Doncic. 16 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Ingram outside. Pass to Hart. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Redick with the bucket. Now here's Barea. No No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And J.J. Redick, a longtime vet in the NBA, but still plays with a lot of energy.
And Redick said he feels like he's been revitalized in the last few seasons with his change of scenery, playing with more joy, and has always been explosive off the ball in his efforts to get open. You can see when he's on the floor, the whole offense seems to pick up their energy.
Ingram outside. Shot clock at 3. Hayes down low. Powell's there. And Redick kicks to Okafor. Here's Ingram. Outside for Redick. Pass to Hayes. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Got that bucket in no time at all. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
He's with it. Powell on him. There's the pass to Ingram. Here's Okafor. Got it. Good job in the low post. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night.
Really love how assured Okafor is close to the rim. Great confidence when he catches the ball inside. And he's extremely polished with his back to the basket.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the shot is good. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Makes it off the glass. Marjanovic has got 6 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
To Ingram, and the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Passes to Porzingis, and stolen by Favors. Feeds to Holiday. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Barea kicks to right. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Redick is in the corner. Holiday against Barea. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
ABC's checked in for New Orleans. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. To the left wing. Here's Williamson. Drills the three-pointer. ABC's got 10. Mavericks trailed by 10. Now Barea still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the left wing. A wide open look here for Wright. Another three for Dallas.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Outside Favors. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Hey, you could sink these with your eyes closed or blindfolded. So close, so deep inside. Great bucket.
Barea finds Hardaway. And here is Marjanovic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw drops for Marjanovic. Ball's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And he makes both free throws. 1:12 left here in the second. Ball, the pass to Favors. Hardaway against Holiday. And it's ball in the corner. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
The Pelicans have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday. 52 seconds left in the first half. And Wright kicks to Barea. They get a hand on it.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here. And you've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Porzingis finds Barea. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Porzingis. Offline from the top of the key.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Drew Holiday has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Drew Holiday was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 22 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. What did you think, Shaq, about New Orleans?
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Pelicans leading by 13. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Favors is out there with ABC. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Hayes in at center. Ingram against Hardaway. And a slam dunk by Favors.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And it's Ingram missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. To the paint. Here's Doncic. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. That's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Ingram outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Now here's Marjanovic, covered by Hayes. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here. That sends Porzingis to the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
Kristaps Porzingis standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
One shot.
And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Check in for the Mavericks. And stolen by Favors. And here's the break. Pull-up jumper. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Burke kicks to Doncic. Back to Burke. Takes the three. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Double team on Holiday. Right wing. Williamson, the pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. No good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic with it. He's got 12. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Dallas again missing. Pelicans leading by 16. Holiday left side. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holiday's got 24.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Williamson. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
Hayes dishes to Holiday. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson, and he's good on the three ball. ABC's got 16 points.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Got a piece of it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Dallas calls timeout. Big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Josh Hart comes in for Derek Favors. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-7 run. Okafor with the ball. Howell on him. Okafor, the pass to Hart. Back to Okafor. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Powell. The Mavericks pull it in.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brunson. And here is Doncic. Clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Fires from deep.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to challenge shooters because of it.
Was shot by Redick, no good. Mavericks trailed by 21. From the top of the key, Brunson, good. Here's Ball. To the inside, Williamson. Porzingis with the block. Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
They push it up, 4 on 3. Here's Burke, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Redick dishes the ball. He feeds it to Okafor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Burke with it, now guarded by Ball. From 13, that's short off the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Pelicans now. Back to Okafor. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Redick finds Okafor. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dwight Powell, a nice player who's carved out a good role for himself on this team. You can start him if you need to, Clark, or he'll give you a spark off the bench.
I think his greatest value is, though, bringing that spark off the bench. I mean, some guys are just as productive in limited minutes as they would be in starting minutes, so he's one of those kinds of guys. He's excellent at finishing around the rim and creating havoc with his activity at both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
ABC's checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas with a change here, too. Lights checked in. Here's Okafor. And that's going to be a travel. Now the Mavericks with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Now here's Doncic. 14 points for him. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Over Hart. Porzingis can't hit.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Here's Hart. He has 5. They get it again. And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
5 on the clock. And it's Wright missing. Pelicans leading by 18. To the middle. Pass to Okafor. Ball. This is to Reddick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Side, Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's New Orleans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Hart, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, you just love the way that J.J. Redick moves on offense. He keeps his defender occupied, constantly on the lookout for operating room to get his shot off. He comes off screens extremely well, uses angles and craftiness. Terrific off-the-ball movement by one of the best shooters in the league.
Making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. J.J. Barea's checked in for Dallas. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And for Redick in his movement on offense, Clark, most know him as a shooter, but he does so much more.
Yeah, he does. He moves well without the ball. He's a better defender than he gets credit for. He's a guy that can put it on the deck now and drive when you close out to him poorly. His game has grown really quite nicely, and we know what he is as a shooter, a laser.
Here's Ball. Buries it down low. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
And Ball has so much confidence on this floater, in addition to a nice touch with it, so that makes it really hard to deal with.
And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. .34 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Wright. Another shot. Okafor grabs the miss. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Outside, Redick. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Off the left rim and out. And Porzingis puts up a deep three. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early in defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
Now imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on the defensive side.
And Kevin, preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Dwight Powell. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Hardaway. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Wright in at the 2 spot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ball kicks to Redick. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Hey, he's always looking to go downhill, and when he's on the attack, he's going for the dunk.
Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes it to Barea. Ingram against Hardaway. Lets the three fly, and that one is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Ingram passes the ball. He kicks it to Hayes. Hardaway against Ingram. Over Wright. And he overshot that one, missing. The Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. To the inside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Fires the three. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Hayes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 21. Barea surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Ball against Barea from 12 feet out, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And we've documented it. Ball has a hitch in his giddy-up on that shot, but it works. I mean, it's all about release and follow through and confidence and repetition. And if he has room, then he'll make you pay.
On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots over Ingram, and it's off the back rim. No good. Pelicans leading by 21. Redick for three. Barea pulls it in.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A+ defense.
Ingram against Hardaway. Here's Powell. The 9-footer's on the mark. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
New Orleans making some changes here. Derek Favors checked in for ABC. ABC comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Holiday in for Lonzo Ball. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Pass to Hayes. The dish to Ingram. Over right. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. And that's 13 points for Brandon Ingram.
The reach of a center, the touch of a guard. Ingram, a tower.
Holiday against Barea. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. Hardaway for three. No good there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Ingram against Wright. And Holiday has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 20. Hardaway with it. Kicks to Barea. Now the pass to Marjanovic. Lock at 6. Here's Wright. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Hardaway passes to Barea. Back to Hardaway. Right outside. Here's the floater. Marjanovic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Williamson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Dallas gets called for the foul. No good on that one. Doncic is checked in for DeLon Wright. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. The feed to Doncic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the summer league as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Outside Favors. Pass to Hayes. Holiday has it in the corner. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
I think he's trying to put this one away, quite honestly. I mean, it feels like he can lay it up against any type of defense, and he can.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. And here is Doncic. To the inside. Here's Marjanovic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Holiday against Barea. Passes it to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barea finds Marjanovic. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Now here's Doncic. Shot, high post, connects, the jumper drops.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And Holiday kicks to Hayes. And Favors has it in the corner. Feeds it to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Favors. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Barea. Now Doncic. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Here's Williamson. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out. He's doing it.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Ingram against Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holiday against Barea. He kicks to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. The tray. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Holiday against Barea. Pulls up on the wing. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mavericks trailed by 20. Barea with it. Marjanovic passes to Barea. He dishes it to Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Dishes it to Holiday. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Hayes the pass to Ingram. Favors in the post. Headed by Porzingis. And here's Barea. To the paint. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Drew Holiday.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Marjanovic. Knocked away. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Outside, Redick. 34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Hart. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Inside, tries from 10. Here's Porzingis, and he makes good on the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Outside Holiday. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.